It's a horrible job of me using my snuffer bottle. Boy, I've got to learn how to keep the camera on me. Misskimoson's Blue Tundra, Alaskan, Texas, New Mexico dirt. Yeah, so really, I made money. I love making money off of pay dirt. Good evening, my friends, and welcome to my garage, and welcome to another edition of the Groovy Gold Hunter Pay Dirt Review. And I got a new one, sorta. This is a different one, but it's not a new one technically, but at the same time it kind of is. So this is what I got. I'm guessing it's a collaboration between two pay dirt companies, and when I saw it, that sounds cool. I liked both of them when I panned them individually, so I bought this. And it is, I don't know how they titled this, but it's Big Texas Prospecting, Misskimoson's Prospecting Pay Dirt. And their little label that they made for this pay dirt is kind of all over the place. But yeah, Big Texas Prospecting, Misskimoson's Prospecting.com. There it is right there. And there's the label. This is a guaranteed 2 grams. I don't know what else to say about it, but this should be interesting. So let's get to looking at this pay dirt. Before I do, my hands are killing me right now. And the reason why my hands are killing me is because I've been smashing rocks. I made the horrible mistake of buying another, it's not pay dirt per se, but it was 25 pounds of hard gold ore, rock, whatever. And this one was from somebody in Nevada, and we'll get to that one when the time comes. But crushing rock, my hands are killing me right now, so I had to take a break from that, and I thought, let's just go ahead and do a pay dirt review while I'm not doing that. So that's what we're going to do. So yeah, they did a collaboration, mixed themselves into one pay dirt, and why, I don't know. Maybe it was a way to get me to buy some more pay dirt. It worked because I bought it. This is about a pound and a half of pay dirt, possibly 2 pounds, but this is guaranteed to contain 2 grams of gold. So that is the most important thing, is how much gold is going to be in this. So yeah, let's get on the overhead and take a look at it. So I can already tell you right now, this stuff is very dry. I do not know where it comes from. If this come from Alaska, did it come from Texas or New Mexico, wherever Big Texas gets their pay dirt? Not sure. Pour it very gently. I do like this pay dirt bag though. It's not one of those rounded off ones where the dirt will get caught up in those creases. This is a good pay dirt bag. Just a simple square pay dirt bag where all your dirt comes out at once. You don't have to sit there and fiddle with it to try to get it all out. You know what? This looks more like Misskimoson's pay dirt than it does anything, because I see those little shiny rocks that they are known for. Definitely more Misskimoson's than it is Big Texas, because this is definitely Alaska dirt. I don't know if maybe Big Texas put some of theirs in there as well, but I do see the Alaska part of it. You know the drill. Let's get to classifying this stuff. This is fairly small material, so I don't think I'm going to go with my 1/4 inch classifier. We're just going to start with my 10 mesh, and we'll work our way down. So I'm just going to start pouring this very gently because it's going to get dusty. Before I move on, I'm going to go ahead and classify this stuff and make a 1/4 inch out of it. So that'll be real quick. There's the 1/4 inch, and then all of this is my minus 1/4 inch plus 10 mesh. Cool. Now we're back on our regularly scheduled programming. So next one up will be my 20 mesh. Then we'll go 40, and then we'll determine if we should go any more than that. And we're done. There's my 20 mesh. All right, so that's done with the 20. Let's go to my 40, and after that we'll see how much we got left. I'll finish this off and then we'll look at it. We are done with the classification. It's on the classification table, so let's take a look at it and see what we got going on this time. And there it is. Look at all that pay dirt. Starting with my plus 1/4 inch, followed by my plus 10, then we got my plus 20, my plus 40, then we have my plus 60, and my minus 60. We got our classifications. We're ready to start panning. I've got my fresh water. I've got my jet dry in there. Now all there's left to do is to go to the overhead and start panning gold. Let's do it. And we are at the overhead shot. We always start small and go big. This time I'm going to start big and then go small and go big because I want to go ahead and get this out of the way. I know there's no gold in this, but I'm curious to see the types of rocks that are in here. I've done plenty of Blue Tundra pay dirt. These shiny rocks right here, that is Misskimoson's pay dirt. Do a quick wet down, get all that dust off of it so we can get a better look at it. Get all that organic stuff out of there. Oh, looky here. Look at that. That's a cool piece. That's a piece of quartz right there. There's another piece of quartz right there. If you've seen any of my videos, you know that I keep my quartz and I crush it later to see if I can pull any gold out of quartz. And there is quite a bit of quartz in here. So yay. Alright, so I think I got all the quartz out. Like I said, I will crush that later. So let's go ahead and pan this stuff off real quick. See if there's any like little pieces of gold that got stuck to it. You never know. Don't see no gold, so let's finish this off and move on to the rest of it. Dump the rest in there. So yeah, no gold, but I did get all my quartz out. So minus 60 is where we're going next, and then we'll work our way up. Doing just a little bit right now because I want to see what I'm dealing with. I know it's going to be muddy and murky. Woo, look at all that flour gold. There is a lot of it. Trying to tap all those black sands out that I did not get out the first time that I should have. So there's that. Pretty gold. Nice bunch of flour gold right there. And yeah, I'm going to repan this. I got to switch my battery and then we will continue with the minus 60. I had to let my GoPro cool off a little bit, switch the battery out, but while I did that, I went ahead and got every single bit of the magnetic material out of every class. So there it is, right there. I've double checked, triple checked, make sure there was no gold caught in it. We're good. Let's continue on with this minus 60 because there is gold in them. There's gold in the minus 60. I was trying to say there's gold in their hills. It doesn't make any sense. Quick tap, and yes, look at all of my yellow shiny gold. I wanted to repan this, but so I don't want to take it out, so let's do this. So I'm going to dump my tailings into that, and there's all my gold. I'm going to leave that right there. So this gold claw has a groove edge, like a finishing edge on this side. Really small, but it's very effective. And like super fine small gold that I've been getting, I've been able to get the black sands out of it because of this super small groove. But I love the color. It's blue, so I can see both the sand and the gold. Those dark greens, you can see the gold really well, but you can't see the black sands really well. And then the lighter green ones is the exact opposite effect. You can see the black sands better, but you can't see the gold as good. So yeah, there was no gold in there, but it pans off really easily. There's all my gold right there. You tap all my stuff down here. And this is only like the second, third time I've used this thing. I used it on another pay dirt that had really fine gold to do the same thing. And then you can see all the black sand still in there. I couldn't see them in that other one. So I'm just going to lightly, gently do it because there is gold in here as well, and I don't want that running off. Yeah, this does a really good job of getting those sands out and leaving the gold. All right, that's good enough. So yeah, there's all my gold that came out of that. There's still a couple black sands in there. Oh, that little bitty bit of gold. Put some more water in here and suck it up. Yeah, I like this little thing. There's a little high-speed action there, but I wanted to show you all of that. I still got to repan all this because I'm sure there's a couple little bitty pieces that I missed, but yeah. Suck all that up, and then we'll repan it, and we will have one more pan. of the minus 60, and we'll be done with that. All right, guys, so I'm just about done with this very last pan of the minus 60. I went ahead and just panned it out almost the exact same amount each time as well. So yeah, there's a lot there. Pretty gold. So I'm gonna suck the rest of that up, and we will be done with the minus 60, and we will move on to the plus 60.
The next morning.
It is the next day. I forgot what I did last time. I think we got done with the minus 60. Yeah, we're done with the minus 60, so now it's time to move on to the minus 40 plus 60. So we're going to start out with that much. I could probably do this in two, but I am expecting some more flour gold. So let's start out with this much and see what happens. Now, from what I remember of this pay dirt that I've done several times, is there are a lot of heavies in this stuff. So once I start getting down towards the end, it'll be a lot harder to pan all of this out and get the gold from the heavy stuff. All right, that's good enough. I think that's good. That was a pretty good pan back right there. There it is. Some of that material is brownish, but it is gold. It's got oxidization on it. I said the word right that first time. But yeah, let's suck it all up and move on. Pretty sure I can do this in one. I'm kind of stuck in the middle here. This will be a small one. Let's just dump it all in there. It's more than I usually like to do in this pan, but we'll go ahead and do it. I'm doing all kinds of weird taps, but look what it's doing. It's separating that gold. All right, let's draw some of this back. Probably gonna have to tap it back a few times, and definitely have to repan these tailings right here, because I'm sure it'll drag some gold with it. Just tap it on the side and see what happens. There we go. Come on, work with me. So there's all that gold. Look at all that. There is some gold back here, like I said, so I'm going to suck all this up that I know is gold, and then I'll repan all that stuff behind the line. So that does it for the plus 40 minus, or the plus 60 minus 40. And I'll finish getting all the gold out of this, and then we'll move on to the plus 40. Plus 40 minus 20 stuff right here. Pan it back. I haven't seen any gold yet. Oh, there's some right there. I see some pyrite in there as well. Luckily, it's coming back pretty easy. I don't like dealing with pyrite too much. I think I got it cleaned up. Tap it, make sure there's no pyrite in there. I think that's a piece of pyrite, actually. We'll suck all that up since it stayed back. I'll look at it later and make sure. But there it is. A multitude of colored gold. Some of it probably is not gold, but I want to make sure before I just throw it in my tailings. So I'll go ahead and suck that up and look at it later. Dump all that, and then we'll dump all this. That's going to be a lot. And I still haven't done my 20 mesh or my 10 mesh, and I'm hoping that there's gold in that, but I've got so much flour gold, it's, I don't know, maybe I'm not going to get any of the bigger stuff. It's all going to be small, but we'll see. That's why you pan it out. Yeah, this is definitely tundra gold because of all of the oxidization on the gold. A lot of red, a lot of black, and that is very typical of this pay dirt, of his pay dirt. And I'm going to have to suck all that up because I just don't know if that's gold or not. It's staying back like it is gold. All right, done with that. Let's go to the 20 mesh. We're now on the 20 mesh. All right, let's pan. Let's pan. Let's see if we can get some gold out of this big stuff. So I was checking my messages, whatever, comments, and I had a guy send me a message asking me if I would pan his pay dirt. And told me that I could keep whatever it's in there. He just needed somebody to pan it. It just seems a little shady to me that somebody out of the blue that has no picture of themselves on the YouTube channel, that calls themselves user number TZ4938, whatever the heck it is. Let's pan this back. A lot of pyrite in this. I gotta sit here and try to decipher all the gold from the pyrite. So yeah, these heavies that I'm getting in my pan, there's a piece of pyrite. I'm getting these little silver rocks, I'm guessing, and they're really heavy. They stay back with the gold. See, like I'm trying to pan them back right now. They just don't want to pan back. So I gotta flick them back. But there's the actual gold. I got 7 pieces right there, and I know that's gold. And I'll suck those up, and then I'll look at this stuff one more time. I don't know if my GoPro can catch it, but look at all that pyrite. All of that silvery, goldish looking stuff, that is all pyrite. And I mean, it's everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. About 25 to 30 pieces of pyrite. Let's move on. I should have 2, yeah, definitely 2 more pans of this, and then I'll be done with that. And then we have my 10 mesh, and we're done. All right, tap, tap, tap. Yeah, same thing, a lot of pyrite. What did I have here? 5, 10, 12 pieces. Nice size flakes. Okay, last one of the 20. Cool. So yeah, that was a nice pan actually. And all we got left is the 10. And here it is, the last bit of it right there. I'm gonna do about that much. Probably end up being 3 pans. But yeah, I was looking at my snuffer bottle, and I think I've already got my 2 grams of gold. Might not see any more gold. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and start panning this stuff. Let's just give it a quick tap. No gold. Crap. Here's number 2. I'm looking in the bowl as I'm pouring it, and I didn't see any yellow stuff, so. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. Again, I don't think I see any gold. Well, crap. 0 for 2 on that, so there's the rest. I was hoping for at least 1 piece. No gold. Well, that stinks. Alright guys, so we're done with that stuff. You know the drill. Want to dump it into a bowl, dry it out, take it upstairs, look at it, weigh it. We'll get it under the microscope, do all that good stuff, and see how much gold we got out of this 2-gram guaranteed bag of pay dirt from Big Texas, Misskimoson's Blue Tundra, Alaskan, Texas, New Mexico dirt. And before we do that, I forgot to show you guys this. I got a shovel, and that's a Big Texas thing, but I got a silver one. And it's not silver, it's just a piece of metal. It's magnetic, so yeah, but I got another little shovel. Alright guys, we are back in my room, and it's time to look at this stuff, weigh it. We're also going to look at it under the microscope, because I do want to look at some of these pieces that could potentially be gold, and I don't know if it is or not. So first things first, let's get it in a smaller tub so I can see it better. It is dried up now. And there it is right there. Now those 2 big pieces right there, I'm going to take out when I measure it, because I don't think that is gold. But we'll look at it under the microscope. Put my tray on there, zero it out, make sure I'm at grams. Yes I am. Now let's weigh it. Now this is definitely all gold. Those 2 pieces I was talking about, I pulled them out. So there's 0.5 gram, 1 gram, 1.5, 2 grams. We're at 2 grams, and we still got a long way to go, sorta. 2, 3, boom, 2.368. 2.368. I gotta write that down because I'll forget it. Before we get a value on it, I want to look at those 2 pieces real quick before I start doing the value part, because if that is a piece of gold, then I want to include that with the total. So let's get my microscope out and we will take a look at it on the computer. I'm gonna set these up and take a quick look at them. This is that piece of quartz, but see how it's like a gold piece of quartz? I'm hoping that light, I think that light's shining too much on it. Let me turn the light down. So yeah, that was that piece of quartz that was in there. It's really golden looking. Like the other side is more of a white quartz. That's cool, but no gold. Now this is the one I'm curious about. Ooh, that looks funky. Let me turn it up a little bit. Okay, so I do see some yellow in there. It's kind of a mixture. To be honest, I think this is probably pyrite. I do not think that is a piece of gold. So I think looking at this, it's definitely pyrite. Let's get a zoom in on it. 2.368 is what we got. So yeah, let's get on the computer and get a value. Okay, y'all want to see the gold up close? Okay, calm down. There's your gold. I'm kind of holding this microscope up a little bit. I don't want it to hit the gold because I don't want it to stick to the microscope and then fly all over the place. Look at that piece right there. I wonder if I can get I'm gonna go down this rabbit hole. Once I start, I won't stop. You know, be honest, it's pretty clean gold. There's very few pieces that's got any kind of rust and or stuff on it. I see a few pieces. It looks like it's got some silver on it, almost like it is mercury on it. I'm sure that's not the mercury. I'm sure it's just oxidization from other stuff. So there's the gold. Let's get a value. So we got 2.368 grams of gold. We will call it 24 karat because it's natural placer gold. And I don't know how many carats it actually is, but we're going to call it 24 karat because that's the way I always do it. I had a couple of people saying, that's not 24 karat. You don't know that it's 24 karat. Normally it's 14 karat. So you're overvaluing your gold. Okay. Find you another hobby. That's what I say to those. Find another hobby. Gold prices are at $2,024.53. We're going to calculate, 154.13. I say ooh because okay, so I had to look it up, look at my receipt online, and yeah, paid $145 out the door. So that's awesome. Here it is on their website right here. It is on Blue Tundra's website. $145 free shipping out the door. So let's go to the calculator. We got $154.13 out of that. Paid $145, so we got 106% return. I made $145, almost $10, $9.13. Love it. Yeah, so pretty, I made money. I love making money off of pay dirt. Technically, you know, people will sit there. I just said it on this video when I was looking at it. People complain, why are you calling it 24 karat gold? It's really not. You don't know what kind of, it's probably 14 carats, probably 10 carats, probably 18 karat. You don't know, blah, blah, blah. I do it because it's natural placer gold. Because some people buy it that way. Because what they do is buy it for the cost of 24 karat and then they sell it and make their own pay dirts. And they don't give back 100% of what they sell. They give back 50 to 60% and they make money still. So that being said, great pay dirt. The one thing I will say about it, I've done Blue Tundra so many times that I know their pay dirt. And I looked on their website and it is a collaboration, and it said that it was both Big Texas and Misskimoson's pay dirt. Everything about that was straight up Misskimoson's. I've done theirs so many times that I know exactly what his gold looks like. I'm sure they probably mix and match different bags with some of his, some of their, you know, they go back and forth on it. Thank you guys so much for watching this review of the Blue Tundra Big Texas. I had to look over on the side to make sure I'm saying it right. The Big Texas Blue Tundra Misskimoson's 2 pound, 2 gram guaranteed pay dirt bag. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also hit the like button, the share button, and a notification bell. That way every time I put out a new video, you guys will be the first to know about it. And, I just took my glasses off and I can't see. I'm a blur now. I had to get something out of my eye. But hit that subscribe button. It costs you absolutely nothing. It helps my channel, and I really do appreciate everybody who has subscribed. And if you have not, again, please do. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on my next review. Until then, peace and love, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Ooh, that was a horrible